Police in Ohio are baffled by the escalating number of minors who have disappeared in the Cleveland area, totaling 1,072 so far this year. News.com has learned that in September alone, more than 45 children have been reported missing in the Cleveland region. More than 35 kids went missing from the area in August. The number of missing Ohio minors this year is nearly double similarly populated states like Georgia and North Carolina, the Daily Mail reported. Newburgh Heights Police Chief John Majoie said these figures are unusually high and there is concern that children may be being trafficked or involved in gang activity or drugs. Newburgh Heights is a suburb of Cleveland. Majoie is also the board president of Cleveland Missing. For some reason, in 2023, we've seen a lot more than we normally see, which is troubling in part because we don't know what's going on with some of these kids, Majoie told Fox News in June. Majoie said cases of missing children between the ages of 12 and 17 have been unusually high, and that he has never seen figures like this in his 33 years working in law enforcement. Some are runaways who either return home or are later accounted for, but many others remain missing. He stressed that not all cases make the news and there are silent crimes happening right under our noses. Majoie told WEWS-TV News 5 Cleveland there are not enough police officers on the street, and that they rely on the public to help with missing persons searches. The public is our greatest asset. We can't do this without the public, said Majoie. Cleveland police say Keyshawn Williams, 15, went missing from a house party on June 17, WJW-TV Fox 8 reported. I miss my child every day, I am worried, I don't know if he is eating or sleeping. I just want him back home, Williams's mother, Cherise Snowden, told News 5 Cleveland. Brianna Brown, a worried mother of 4, started the organization Join Us in Minors Protection, JUMP, to help support awareness. As a community, I feel like we need to do more, Brown said to News 5 Cleveland. We need to make it a priority. If we make more things like this a priority, we will be more on top of it, such as updating the website so we can know who is missing. This is our community, we want to know what's going on in our community and with our children especially. I rely on the tenacity of a worried parent more than I do a harried bureaucrat whose job it is to put data into a computer. Brown hosted a community gathering in September where parents could share tips and bring awareness about children who are still missing. The Ohio Attorney General's Missing Children Register highlights multiple minors who recently disappeared in the final days of September. I am fearful of all kinds of things that fall through the cracks that include missing children, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost told News 5 Cleveland. I rely on the tenacity of a worried parent more than I do a harried bureaucrat whose job it is to put data into a computer. If parents keep an eye on their children's social media, who they're hanging out with and things like that, I think that's one of the best things to do because the last thing we want to do is see any child become victimized, and any child who runs away runs a risk of being victimized, said John Majoie. Majoie says he's a supporter of Ohio Governor Mike DeWine's recently introduced Social Media Parental Notification Act. The act requires some online companies to obtain parental consent for children under 16 to use their platforms and provide parents privacy guidelines on social media.